Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wrestling Network. So, we found out some big news today. Brock Lesnar's Summerslam opponent has been revealed. So, Randy Orton is slithering his way back into ring action, and he's going to be taking on the Beast Incarnate. And Randy Orton is going to strike him with some venom. So, yeah, this should be a pretty interesting match. In Brock Lesnar's wrestling his UFC fight this weekend, and it just got a whole lot serious with Brock Lesnar. John Jones was pulled out of the main event for doing fucking cocaine. That's true. It happened. So John Jones was, relieved of Manicart, and he was suspended for doing cocaine. So Brock Lesnar and his opponent is going to have the main event. So Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt are going to main event UFC 200. So again, people are saying that this pay-per-view is not going to be like it was before, even with a big name like Brock Lesnar returning. Again, a big name like John Jones was supposed to be huge for this fight, but this guy, in my opinion, a fucking bum if he's fucking, doing fucking meth, cocaine, whatever he's doing. One or the other. It was one or the other. I think it was fucking cocaine. But yeah, this guy's snorting cocaine in his free time, not training in the gym. I guess he wants to do that. So, his drug test failed, and they notified him saying, you know what, you're a piece of shit. We're removing you from the UFC fight. So, yeah, at least Dana White can remove people from his fucking roster, unlike Vince McMahon. Again, talking about Roman Reigns snorting fucking cocaine. Again, I heard it was fucking meth too. It was one of the other, meth or cocaine. Again, that's what I heard, and I heard Vince McMahon try to sweep it under the ring, but again, UFC 200, probably one of the biggest UFC fucking promotions going in. They pull John Jones from the event. So that's pretty serious right there. So Mark Hunt, Brock Lesnar, they have a lot to show. Brock Lesnar again was saying he don't know if this will go more than fucking 5 rounds or whatever. So this is going to be pretty interesting to see. Mark Hunt saying he's gonna, kick his ass back to WWE, saying that Brock Lesnar does not belong with Mark Hunt in a fucking octagon arena. So this is gonna be very, very interesting to watch. Of course, Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar in the ring. He's real. He's legit. When he's in WWE, he's Brock Lesnar too. This guy doesn't put an act on. He's himself in the ring. So yeah, Mark Hunt, I hope you can back up all the shit you're talking, because Brock Lesnar is going to show up this Saturday night, and he's going to be looking for a fight. So, again, talking about if Brock Lesnar loses to Mark Hunt, this will be pretty big for the WWE, because where would Brock Lesnar rebound from, a UFC loss? So, yeah, Brock Lesnar, he said he wanted to fight in UFC. He said 200 was a big event. And he said, what is UFC 200 without Brock Lesnar? So the two sides agreed to it, and they, had Brock Lesnar on it. Vince McMahon agreed, he was fine with it. So yeah, my opinion with them agreeing on it, we'll see like a Ronda Rousey talent, main event of WrestleMania, whatever. I think that was, the notification, negotiations, whatever, on that. So I think we'll see at least one, big UFC name wrestle a wrestling match. I think at the end of the day, that's what it came down to. So we'll see more along that in the future. But yeah, this is a pretty big weekend for Brock Lesnar. I hope he can pull it off. Again, huge news for SummerSlam. Randy Orton returning to ring action again. This guy was, a lot of rumors saying this guy wasn't going to wrestle. He was going to be part-time because the injury was just too much, and he, tried to fucking, recover from it, and it just kept getting worse. And there was a lot of news going out about Randy Orton, so it's good to finally, turn down some of those news headlines that were going around. So Randy Orton returning in the ring. So with a returning Randy Orton, you gotta wonder if he's gonna get the win. To me personally, I think Randy Orton will beat Brock Lesnar because he's returning from a fucking injury, so it makes sense. Again, Brock Lesnar is kind of a face, Randy Orton is a face, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Again, in WWE today, we've seen faces go up against faces, so maybe Randy Orton return, upcoming Raw, whatever, and he'll turn heel, which I think will happen. Again, I made a video saying Randy Orton's a much better heel, so I would enjoy that. Brock Lesnar's fun to watch, either face or heel, I don't mind that, but Randy Orton, seriously, if he comes back, he needs a heel turn. Same thing I've been talking about John Cena. His gimmick's fine and all that, but this guy needs a heel turn. It's just killing him. But John Cena really could pull it off anyway. It doesn't really matter. It just gets boring watching the same old shit. But until like a major fucking John Cena heel turn, we're not going to enter the new like evolution of wrestling that they're calling it. So yeah, WWE Draft is approaching. SummerSlam's approaching. Fucking, we got our blockbuster announcement, main event, Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Let's go, guys. So yeah, guys, share your comments down below. Are you excited to see the Viper slither back into the ring at SummerSlam to face Brock Lesnar? Share your comments down below. As always, this has been the Wrestling Network, and have a good night.